And we're back. Muffin's had a nap. We figured she needed a little rest, and it's important to tune in on what does the dog need. So she's going to get her bath. We're going to dry her, clip her, and style her. Something very simple. I have the shampoo already made up. I'm going to put it where I can get to it without knocking it over. And I'm going to put the cream rinse on one side, the shampoo on the other, so I don't have to figure out what is where. I've got my water set up here. I've got the hose set up. This is kind of a neat way of having this. A real good friend came in and fixed all my dials where it's easy for me to get to. I'm doing Muffin where I'm in the tub with her, so it's easier for you to see on film. There's going to be a mess on the floor because the curtain is off, but that lets you see more. And again, I'm going to use a soft baby brush to wash her feet. And Jean's going to bring her in, I hope. Okay, little girl. There we go. Hopefully we will be okay with this. She's not real keen on being bathed. And if I need help, then Jean's nearby and she'll help hold her. I'm going to let the water warm up first. And that'll give her an idea of what's coming. If I get wet, I'm just wearing nylon. No biggie. But I'm going to wait for that water to be warm before I put it on her. And then I'm going to start at the back end and work my way forward. And I'm not going to worry if I get wet. Now I'm going to turn a little bit of cold on with it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy, easy. So I'm just going to do a little bit. She gets bathed about every 2 weeks, so I'm not going to nitpick the details. Easy, easy, good girl. That's a good puppy. Yep. And I don't put cotton or anything in her ears because all that does is get the water down there more efficiently. We want her to be able to shake the water out. I'm going to keep both my hands on her and the water on her at all times, so both my hands are there the whole time, reassuring her that she's not being on her own. The most important part of a bath is to make sure she's well rinsed. Anything else is secondary. So I've got a very mild shampoo. We've got Nature's Specialty shampoo. I can always use a damp cloth to wash the top of her head later. I'm going to get around the mouth. Yes, but I especially want to get her feet. But all the time I've got my hands on her so she doesn't feel like she's on her own. Muffin has a tendency to try and fall off the table by sliding off this way and that to get me to stop. When I'm done with the shampoo, I put it out of the line of fire so she can't knock into it or have me knock it off. I don't want to wash around the eyes or on top of the nose. I'm going to bring this in. Whoops. And I'm just going to rub her feet. Invite all the soap to get well into that foot. And I'm going to work slow, working the soap into the hair. Yeah, good girl. She's getting pretty used to her feet being washed. That happens every night. But now they'll dry faster. Yeah. Come on, turn around. Stay on the table, Mabel. Yes, Muffin, on the table. And put your weight on that foot. Don't get lazy on me. Yes. She used to be real freaky about washing her backside here, but I've been rubbing it on a regular basis, just getting her unafraid of it, and I've been working with her paws a lot. She didn't want anything to do with touching her tail, and under her tail like that would have her just giving piercing screams. I don't know what that's from. Like I said, the doctors didn't know anything about her other than somebody dumped her and she was found wandering. So how do you dump a dog that's blind? You know, it's just, thank God she didn't get hit by a car. Though somebody thought maybe this leg had been broken, so maybe she did get hit, but it was healed before Pekin Animal Hospital got her. Again, I want to make sure the temperature is comfortable. I'm going to go nice and slow. Good girl. Used to be I had to do her on the floor of the tub. Now she's getting to be a little bit more okay with being on the table, which is a lot nicer for my back. Whoop, easy. You need to be able to work left-handed and right-handed. Just going to keep working it. Moving the water right next to the skin. Easy. Don't you fall off that table now, you little miss. Easy. Come on now, cut it out. Hold still. Hold still. Good girl. Normally I stand outside the tub and the dog's on the inside. I've got a curtain between us holding all the water on the inside of the tub. So this is going to be a bit of a mess to clean up, and that's okay. She's worth it. Now I've rinsed quite a bit, but my job is not done until she's really rinsed. If I have her up on this table, it makes it easier. So now I'm going to put on the re-moisturizer. It helps put moisture back into the skin, but it also helps soap let go of that hair. It also, I put it on the bottoms of her feet every day so there's less irritation from being washed so much. And this shampoo is really good stuff that I can wash her every day. And she only gets her feet washed every day, not the whole dog. But we don't really have an option to do otherwise, huh? Once in a while we get lucky and there's nothing to wash off. Yeah. But if I have to go to work for a few hours, she has a talent for that's when she wants to go to the bathroom while I'm gone. She thinks it's appropriate to leave gifts from when I come back. I shouldn't leave her. Yeah. I'm going to hold that ear closed a little bit, and I'm going to rinse that ear. I'm going to put my hand up here behind the eyes and shush the water back. If I can get her to hold her head up, it works better. As long as I don't flush her eyes or her mouth, she's not going to be as afraid. Now, when I first got her, I couldn't do any of this. So she's really making progress. So if you have a special needs dog that for whatever reason, maybe they've got epilepsy, diabetes, you know, you just want to be sure and be with them whenever they're groomed. If you don't want to do this at home, that's no problem, but call around, find out what groomer will let you stay. And if they don't let you stay, then, you know, you need to keep calling. Find somebody who will. If you're going to do this at home, you want to have plumbing that meets the code, so you have those extra big pipes in the basement so the hair doesn't jam it up. Now, Muffin doesn't shed, so that's not a problem, but if I groom a St. Bernard in here, I'm going to want special plumbing. That's a good girl. You want to turn around? I'll let you turn around. Yeah, let's work on this end. Yep, you lean up against me. I'm fine with that. Yeah. I'm just going to work on this. I'm going to move slow. We're going to take a little break while we rearrange things after the bath so that we can set up for the drying and you can see how we dry her. I want to use quiet equipment as much as possible. It's the noise that can frighten a dog that's blind. So they're much more sensitive to noise. If the car backfires, she really has a tough time with that. Or she doesn't seem to mind thunder and lightning, but sudden noises, like if a chair gets moved sudden or falls over, she has a concern with that. So every special needs pet will teach you what they need from you, the owner. So you let them teach you, and your life will be so rewarded from having them. And yes, you are such a good girl. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn the water all the way off. Jean, can you hand me that big towel there? I'm going to wrap that big towel around her and blot her dry. And then we're going to take a short break while I'm going to double it so that I can really blot her. I don't want to rub the coat because any rubbing is going to wake her up and stimulate her. I want everything I do to be relaxing. So I'm just going to gently. If you think you want to do massage on your pets, Dr. Michael Fox has got a wonderful massage for cats and massage for dogs. Dr. Fox is a doctor of veterinary medicine, and so he's got wonderful videos. You can go to, I think it's Michael W. Fox DM or DVM, so, or drmichaelfox.com. He's also got a nice newsletter from a veterinarian that can be real helpful with what's going on. So he's got some really good videos on cat behavior and dog behavior and how to give a massage. And then you have a real veterinarian teaching you how to do your own. It's only legal to work on your own, not somebody else's. But she loves it when I rub on her, huh? Yeah. So we're going to take a short break and rearrange to set up for drying. Thank you.